touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fighting through at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now the ball comes loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They're going to try and throw. That one downfield for Dotson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 33. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dumb for that. No, stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now Lawrence to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's another Jaguars first down. Hey, it's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and 3.
30 left. Ripped.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Lawrence running right on the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now the 4th
Lawrence.
goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Eagles 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
43-yard line.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, let's go, let's go. 73. 73. Delta.
Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I know I'd like to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. 36 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
No touch it. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Great. Delta.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Quick slant to Brown. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
24. Done. This one's hot. Go.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this out just shy of midfield.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
He absolutely run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6. Cam Little on for the Jaguars.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Jake Elliott to kick off for
So the
Philadelphia.
Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Rip, 23.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll take this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was earning a 1st down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that 1st down by taking a big-time hit.
30 left. Here we go, son.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 10 yards there. Good enough for the Jags' 1st down. They go with the ground game, pick up the 1st. Now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of the play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gain of 12.
Come on, red.
1st down.
11, hand it. On. It's hunt.
Lawrence will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Hey, Ron.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Play
line.
action. It's Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
That's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, Soko, Sahut. Sink right.
Lawrence going to throw again. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. There's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where...
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it.
Picked up by Eric Murray.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the